I'm just gonna put it out there. I can't even believe that Last of Us did this early into the season. I'm about to spoil it, y'all. If y'all have not played the game, if you have not seen season 2, episode 2, I'm gonna spoil it now. So go ahead. If you don't want to be spoiled, get on out of here and watch the episode or play the game. They killed Joel in the second episode of The Last of Us. And what did I think about this episode? I'm first say off rip. This was an excellent episode. You know what I'm saying? If you was looking for a super intense action episode, this was it. This seemed like, honestly, a season finale of a show. You know, it was that crazy, because if you didn't play the game, it's a part in the show that these zombies attack Jackson, and it just seemed like an impossible task for any human beings to overcome. And then I'm just watching this scene like, this shit is crazy, but I'm loving what I'm seeing on screen. Like, the zombies were in the snow and they rise from the snow and they just attack Jackson. It was insane, bro. It was literally insane to watch. Like, this is really, really good. It kind of reminded me of Game of Thrones, kind of when the White Walkers or whatever attacked that castle and they were falling and they were breaking like that. It kind of reminded me of that. And I want to say the makeup was magnificent on here too. If I had any gripe about the Jackson scene, Tommy had the flamethrower and he was burning, the bigger zombies called the bloater. He was burning them down, just like the game. You pretty much got to use all your fuel to kill these characters. That kind of happened there. But I would say the CG looked good, but it threw me off a little bit. Like in season 1, I know they wanted to use a practical bloater, and they built the suit. It was like $150,000 to make it, and they still didn't end up using. They still end up using the CG bloater, which is fine. But that was say my only gripe. But that was insane. Now they have this. Now what I've been hearing, around the internet, like that's not like Abby from the game. First, y'all complained about how strong Abby was in The Last of Us 2. Now she's not strong enough. I think Abby, it's fine. You know what I'm saying? You're making these shows and things, you're gonna take certain liberties. I'm like, she's fine, bro. We're not playing as Abby. We're actually observing Abby. Now, I remember when Last of Us 2 come out, like, people weren't gonna play the game because they killed Joel. But like, I'm gonna take it from paid in full. What my man Cameron say?
Hey, niggas get shot every day, B. You be alright, nigga. You tough, right?
Yeah, people die every day, B. Of course I was sad. I didn't want to play as Abby, but you know what I'm saying? It was a ballsy of a move for them to do that. So I'm like, it's just a game. It's not real life because they killed Joe. Like, people stopped watching Walking Dead after they killed Glenn. But, I came to terms with it. That's what happened. People die every day, B. You know what I'm saying? It's sad, and it's how you deal with this situation. I would say the second game is more hopeless than the first. So like, at least like the first game, it was like all hope was taken away, and then Joe found Ellie and they found each other to, give them sort of hope. The second one is a bit revenge tale, still a fun game to play through. But like, another thing too, like, people are making whole videos, which I think is cruel, on how Bella Ramsey looks. How she doesn't look like Ellie and she's like ugly. I was like, I'm all down for, subjective comedy and Dave Chappelle punching down sometimes, but like, the internet has got like borderline fucking cruel, bro. Like, they say she looks like a potato, she don't have the emotional range to play Ellie, and I think it's wrong. I think she's doing a fantastic acting job. She seems like the essence of Ellie, which is really the most important thing. People are like, well, she don't look like it. People want Triple H to play Kratos from God of War. The thing about that is, can he pull off, does he have the acting chops to do it? I think Pedro Pascal and Ellie, even though Pedro Pascal wear crazy boots and shit sometimes, I think they're doing a good job as Ellie and Joel. And as for the death of Joel, I can't believe they did this shit this early, bro. And as soon as the scene started setting up, I'm like, I know what's gonna happen, bro. I didn't play this twice. I played it originally on the PS4 and then I think on the PS5. So I knew it was going down. I was like, oh man, Abby's about to kill Joe. And it goes down. It goes down, and it's good. It's really good. I would say this though, I like the game version better than what they pulled off on the show. And I think what they pulled off on the show of killing Joe, I thought it was still good. But like, I don't know. when I played the game, it felt claustrophobic, like I was in here, I was trapped, you know? It really felt like I was trapped, and how they lit it too, it was more darker. They have these big windows here that's lit really well, so it's like this nice daytimey feel. I wish they would have leaned more towards the game, more almost of a dust setting, you know what I'm saying, as they was killing Joe, because it was just scarier that way to me. And the way they killed Joe in the game was way more brutal. Like you see Abby just beating him with the golf club like that, and then you get this one shot. When he dies, the golf club goes in his head, and right in front of the camera, you got the golf club and there's a piece of his brain hanging there. I was like, shit, well, Joe was dead. And in the show, she kind of beats it, I guess, like the golf club breaks and she kind of stabs him, you know what I'm saying, in the back of the neck there. Still effective, but like I like the game better. And overall, I would say this, the Last of Us show, last season, I thought was pretty good, you know what I'm saying? I thought pretty good. Once again, I think the game is better because you actually be in these situations. You got to do these certain things so that you actually feel like you're living it. And The Last of Us already is a great story within itself. It doesn't need the, you know what I'm saying, the extra show. But it's people that will never play these video games, so that's important, you know. So like I'm pretty sure it's like 2 or 3 people out there that knows Joe doesn't die. Now, moving forward, what do I think of the show? Because the first episode of Last of Us Season 2 I wasn't crazy about, but this one was really entertaining and what I pay HBO for. Moving forward, I'm really curious to see what they do and what liberties they take, you know, about the show, because they already announced Season 3, so where does Season 2 end, you know? Because there's a lot of story left, and I was surprised that they did it this early, but in the game, it happens early too. But I just want to give my thoughts on the episode. I thought it was a fantastic episode. I think Ellie is great. What's her name? Bella Ramsey's doing a great job. And her moving forward as Ellie, I want to see how this revenge goes, because yeah, I just want to see how this plays out. I already played the game, you know what I'm saying? And if I'm upset about Season 2, I always got the games to go back and play. What do y'all think? Did y'all see, you better have been watching Season 2, Episode 2, because why else were you here? Because I just spoiled a huge part of it. It's just like, damn, y'all killed Joe already, bro. It was good. I think they did a good job as Joe. I think Joe did. I think to make up everything, bro, it was good. But I like the game better, bro. But this was a nice adaptation of that. I'm not mad at it. So what do you guys think? Are you watching The Last of Us 2, or you're so hung up on what happens in The Last of Us 2 that you won't support Last of Us 2 TV show or play the games? I understand everything's subjective. Just let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you like this video, go ahead, hit me that like button. If you really like this video, consider subscribing to the Q Review family, and don't just stare at it, eat it. Peace.
I'm out cold, you hoes been exposed. Walk up on you slow with the foe, and unload. You got more left for dead on the road. I strode when your car got